Hello, I'm Patricia Silva with your SCV NewsBreak for Monday, March 21st. A 6-year-old foster child was taken by the Department of Children and Family Services Monday afternoon after supporters protested the relocation this past weekend. Jessica Boyer has more.
The petition to keep a 6-year-old Native American girl in the home of her foster family brought hundreds of protesters to a Saugus neighborhood this weekend, but was to no avail as the family found out Monday.
I'd like to make a statement. In spite of our pleas to the county, we've received word that the county has every intention of taking Lexie today, and we will, with very heavy hearts, comply with the order, and we'll be waiting here for them to come take her. That's all I can say.
Lexie was picked up by the Department of Children and Family Services just before 3 p.m. Monday for relocation.
I love you, Lexie! Love you, Lexie! Love you!
The Page family love you! I said, don't let them take me. I'm scared. I'm scared. Don't let me go. And I have to because the county of LA said I had to.
Rusty and Summer Page began the Keep Lexie Home petition after finding out they lost an appeal against the Indian Child Welfare Act, an act that aims to keep Native American Indian children with Native American Indian families. Lexie is 1.5% Choctaw, and the tribe is planning to relocate her with extended non-Native American family in Utah. Lexie has been with the Page family for over 4 years after she was taken away from her biological family for substance abuse and crime problems.
We want Lexie to stay with us, not because there's any hard feelings against anyone else, but only because it's the best thing for her. She knows us as her family. She calls me Uncle Graham. She calls my wife Aunt Lena, and she calls her mom and dad, and her siblings, brother and sisters, and she is our family and vice versa, and that's what she knows.
The house on Pamplico and Ron Ridge Drive was overrun with supporters all hours of the night Sunday, with some even camping out to show their support.
You put yourself in their shoes, you would want to act like a good parent too. You'd want to love that child, and you know what's best for that child because you've been with them 4 to 5 years. So you want to love that child, and so you want to do the right thing, and I guess this is all we can do.
Residents and friends of the family aren't the only ones who are voicing opinions for Lexie's situation. California Representative Steve Knight said the Page family and their struggle is very concerning to me, and my heart goes out to the family at this dark hour. While this issue must be handled primarily by the judicial system, my staff and I will stay in close contact with the family to provide any support and information possible. The Choctaw Nation issued a statement Monday afternoon. From the beginning of this case, the Choctaw Nation advocated for Lexie's placement with her family. Lexie's family was identified early on, and they have created a loving relationship with her. The Pages were always aware that the goal was to place Lexie with her family, and her permanent placement has been delayed due to the Pages' opposition to the Indian Child Welfare Act. For SCV TV, I'm Jessica Boyer.
A 21-year-old Newhall man who was charged with killing his childhood friend pleaded not guilty in court Monday. David Aladonna faces 1 count of willful, deliberate, and premeditated murder. If convicted as charged, Aladonna faces 50 years to life in state prison. The case remains under investigation by the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff's Station. We are going to take a quick break, but when we come back, jazz music goes to the movies. Plus, a local businesswoman is honored for her work with nonprofits. Stay tuned.
Hey!
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Hey, George, there's breaking news.
AM 1220 KHTS. I'm George Cummings with breaking news here in the Santa Clarita Valley. It turns out we have an emergency situation going on.
Ready in 5, 4,
breaking news from the Santa Clarita Valley. There's an emergency situation happening in Saugus right now, and our news crew is on the scene with more information.
Welcome back, I'm Patricia Silva. The Go Jazz Big Band took jazz lovers on a trip to the movies Saturday. Check it out. Harry Potter, James Bond, Star Wars, and more. Songs from these films and others filled the West Ranch High School Theater when the Go Jazz Big Band brought together young and old for the Go Jazz Big Band Goes to the Movies concert.
It was funny, we had a little meeting after our last concert with some of the band members thinking, okay, what's our next theme going to be? And when we decided movies, I went home that day and just started brainstorming and thinking of a whole bunch of themes, and just off the top of my head, I had a list of like 20 songs, and I was like, wow, there are so many to choose from. So once I had the list, I started narrowing it down and then asking for some recommendations from the band members as well.
The theater was nearly filled with movie and jazz fans. The band took classic and modern movie songs and put a unique jazzy twist on them.
Some of the arrangements have already been made for big band, which is what we are. So I would go and think of, okay, what's a good movie song, and I'll go see if there's already been an arrangement done for big band. A lot of the time that is the case. And some of them we wanted to play, but there wasn't an arrangement done yet, so I had some of the guys in the band write an arrangement for us. So it's an original, brand new version of a movie theme that has never been played by big band before.
From composing these songs to pulling together the entire production.
Well, we started rehearsing about mid-January, and it's mid-March, so a couple months, and we rehearse once a week.
The finished product took listeners on a journey filled with silver screen magic, only without the silver screen. For SCV TV, I'm Patricia Silva. Jill Milady, president of Valencia-based Milady Direct Marketing, received the Silver Spur Award for Community Service from the College of the Canyons Foundation Saturday night. Milady has worked tirelessly for many SCV nonprofits, including COC. She is also a founding member of the SCV Economic Development Corporation and serves on the board of the SCV Shares Foundation and the executive board of the Valley Industries Association. Now turning to weather, Monday was partly cloudy throughout the day, but wind gusts will pick up in the evening and stick around till Wednesday night. Tuesday through Thursday, there will be sunny skies with temperatures hitting the low 80s on Thursday. That's all for your SCV News Break. For more local news, you can log on to hometownstation.com or scvnews.com. Thanks for watching. I'm Patricia Silva.